Testing for levels, 1, 2. Let's go to the camera side. So then, there we go. All right, good. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Assumption High School as we get you ready for some Merriwood South girls volleyball action here tonight. It is the visiting Edgar Wildcats and the home Assumption Royals. Good evening, everyone. Team members alongside Olivia Zimmerman on this the hottest day left of the 2022 calendar year. Tomorrow is supposed to be upper 60s, low 70s. And then on Thursday, supposed to be down to 60 degrees. So a cool off is coming, and that's all right. Really, it's that time of the year, one of the best times in all the year. As I believe the Assumption Royals will sing the national anthem as a team. So we'll, of course, bring you that live to have all that come about. Last conference game for Assumption, a tough one against Marathon last week. And Edgar, a huge win against Auburndale. All games decided by 2 points, or all sets decided by 2 points that night. Phil Hartley going through our announcements and our prayers here, and we'll do the same. You're watching Merriwood South Girls Volleyball, Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Welcome back to Assumption High School as the starting lineup is being announced for the Edgar Wildcats. Head coached by Evan Kriepsbach. And good crowd on hand for Merriwood South girls volleyball action here tonight. Going through the starting lineups for the Assumption Royals, their usual starters. Kendall Dillman tonight as a libero. Usually that is given to Ava Patrick. Tonight to Kendall Dillman. They are head coached by Jeanette Glaza. And we'll be underway here in just a moment. Get the whistle, and we are good to go. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speeds you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. Assumption cannot come out flat here tonight. They came out with no energy in their first set against Marathon last week. Again, as Coach Glaza mentioned, really just looked intimidated. Made it quite the match, though, as we will hit the record and get underway. Michaela Workus, the lefty, going to be dug out by Ava Schill, chased down by Jaden Glaza, and Autumn Moon sends it over and out, and Edgar starts 1-0. Michaela Workus, a all-conference pitcher, led the Edgar Wildcats to their first ever trip to state in girls softball this last spring. Pushes far side for Murkowski. In the middle and blocked by Borkart. We'll call her name a lot tonight, Regan Borkart. Borchardt, I believe it is. There's a CH in there. Again, if I'm announcing it wrong, please let me know. Borchardt. Announced it the many ways in the last couple of years. Jaden Glaza sends it over. Dug out, Leah Davis in the middle for Borchardt and down. A lot of seniors on this Edgar team. 7 seniors, 4 juniors. A team that should be reckoned with again in girls basketball and softball this spring as well. Glaza to Colo, dug out there by number 7, Ashley Erickson. Sent over by Krause. Schill from the back row, blocked by Borkart. Dillman sets it up. No, that's Abbott. Far side for Murkowski. Dug out there by Dillman. Set up by Glaza. Near side for Colo. Back line and out. And they asked for a tip, and it was not tipped. That's 4-1 Edgar here in the first. Leah Davis, the lefty as well. Colo. Glaza chases it down, right back to Malia. Down the line, dug out by Erickson. Set up, Borchardt, right over the tip. And going to be a lift or a carry. And it's 5-1 Wildcats. Again, the exact thing that Edgar Assumption could not let happen. Glaza tried to punch it over unsuccessfully, and a 6-1 Edgar. Games already happening today. Columbus Catholic defeated Regis McDonald in soccer. And an ace for Leah Davis. And a timeout already taken by Assumption. We'll step aside. 7-1 Edgar. Back to Assumption after this.
Hi, this is Blake from MobileLink. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at MobileLink to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Out of the timeout, Borchardt slams it into the ground, and it's A1 Edgar. NCAA Division III national champion Kendra Byrel. As Kendra Byrel is announcing our Auburndale-Stratford game tonight, Columbus Catholic alumni. And good to have Kendra on board for some of our volleyball matches this year. Again, Division III national champion at UW-Eau Claire last fall. 2 serving 8. Hannah Schooley checks back in. Maddie Abbott back to serve for Assumption. Abbott raises the right hand and sends it into the net. As soon as Assumption gets a point, they give it right back. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. We got 7 total games for you tonight. 7 more for you on Thursday. Murkowski sends it over. Schooley to Glaza. Jaden sends it over. Davis sets it up far side. Tipped at the net, but out. Going to give it a point to Kyra Anderson. 10-2 Edgar. Emily Murkowski back to serve. Michaela Workus getting taped up. Autumn Moon puts it in for Assumption. Michaela Workus getting worked on pretty quickly on that left hand. That could be a big break, or relatively speaking, with her attack hand, that left hand. Far side for Anderson. Schooley and Colo let it go right between them. And it's 11-3. Regis Columbus soccer finishing up. Tri-County up 2-0 on Pacelli in girls volleyball. Tri-County a surprise team this year. Far side for Colo. Goes back line into the net and point Assumption. Auburndale Stratford. Spoke about them. Columbus Catholic is at Owen Withee tonight. That's Clover Belt Eastern Conference volleyball. Loyal is at Greenwood. That's also Clover Belt Eastern Clover Belt Conference action. Davis sets up back row for Borchardt. Assumption saw a player last week, Ava Krieger, pretty much the same player as Regan Borchardt. And that was going to be into the ceiling and somehow played back. Davis to Glaza. And Malia Colo has to send it over on the third ball. Davis in the middle and blocked and down. Attacked by Kendall and Dalkey. And point to Assumption. Big block at the net. Malia Colo to the back line for Murkowski. Back row for Borchardt. Dillman is there. Glaza pushes it to Schill. Goes cross court. Borchardt digs it out. Workus goes back corner and out. Again, trying just to figure out now that left hand with it being all taped up. That's a tough thing to get used to. Davis, Dalkey, back row, Borchardt. Dug out by Dillman. Opportunity here for the Royals. Near side, Schill. Cross court and down. 7 serving 11. And our other game, Bondwell, is at Amherst for girls volleyball. Malia Colo back to serve it again. Back line. Davis digs it out. There is Dalkey. Pushes right over the top, and Colo goes diving for the dig. Pushes it again for Anderson. Kira Anderson with the kill. And it's 12 serving 7. Kendall and Dalkey to send it over the senior. And right through the fingertips of Maddie Abbott, and an ace for Dalkey. Yeah, that's one that try and bump up. Dalkey sends it again. Moon is there. Glaza sent it to the back line for Colo. Right off the bottom of her fist, or palm. Anderson again! Kira Anderson having herself a nice first set here for Edgar. Just like that, it's 14-7. Assumption doesn't have another game for quite a while. She'll cross court and out. One big one next week. I believe a couple of them next week. I'll have to take a look here. Oh, yeah. They're at Auburndale on Tuesday next week. Then home on a Cancer Night game. That's going to go cross court and out 16-7 against Pittsville next Thursday. They'll, of course, have both of those games live. One at Auburndale, one here, as they say in the Lions Den. Anna Schooley right over the top. Dug out by the Wildcats. Anderson again. Kira Anderson. 17-7. Again, Assumption had it as close as 12-7. Dalkey. That one was going to be out in the lift on Kendall Dillman. Dillman played it. It would have been out. 18-7. And already we saw this a lot last week. The moisture getting on. That's the first time we saw the ball get wiped off. We saw it a lot last week when it was on the floor. Dalkey sends it way out. Side out Assumption down 10 for Kendall Dillman to serve. Kendall had a couple of big service runs last week against Marathon. And jinxed her right into putting it into the net as 19-8. Ashley Erickson checking in for Ashley Erickson. Kira Anderson. Colo digs it out. Glaza near side for Abbott. Cross court, dug out there by Borchardt. She calls it, gets it back. Moon over to Dillman. She's got to send it over. She does to the back row. Pushes far side. Murkowski blocked, but out. Not sure if it was touched. They say it was. That was an iffy call. 20-8. Ashley Erickson back to serve it again. I'll tell you what, it has gotten quite toasty. And you're right down the line, and they're going to say out. That was close. 21-8. It's gotten toasty in here. And an ace. 22-8, all Edgar here in the first. This is exactly what I'm sure Coach Glaza didn't want to have happen. Assumption again, like last time against Marathon, has come out very, very flat. Colo digs it out. Glaza near side Abbott. Back line, dug out by Erickson. Dalkey, cross court for Davis. Glaza for Moon. Autumn off the side of her hand. As 23-8. Double set point. Ashley Erickson to send it over. Dillman digs it out. Glaza sends it over to Schill. Winds up and out. We are at set points already here in the first. 24-8. Mentioned calling Regan Borchart's name a lot here tonight. Haven't really, except for early on. And that will take us to the end of our first set. All Edgar domination from the word go. 25-8 Wildcats. We'll be back to Assumption High School after this quick break on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams, keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Can't say much else except all domination by Edgar in that opening set, 25-8. Need fall cleanup supplies? Get it all at Fleet Farm. Check out their deals on mowers, carts, power equipment, grass seed, and more. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. It is getting that time of the year. Leaves are changing, leaves are falling. Get rakes out there as well. What do they got on here? Mowers, carts, power equipment, rakes, and wheelbarrows. That's what you got to get those leaves picked up. Unless you got a mulcher on your or a good riding lawnmower or something that can pick them up, but rake them up and toss them out. Get everything you need at Fleet Farm. Jaden Glaza sent it to the back row. Near side, Murkowski. Dug out by Glaza. In the middle for Abbott. Tipped at the net by Workus. Far side for Davis. Moon is there, and a hitting error on Autumn Moon, and it's 1-0 Wildcats. Michaela Workus with the left hand. Schill is there. Miscommunication by the Royals, and an ace for Michaela Workus. A tough start already here for Assumption in set number 2. These girls will see each other many, many more times. And that one just unable to get it over the top of the tape. And a service error by Michaela Workus. Probably see each other again in the Merriwood tournaments. Of course, at least twice in basketball, as Maddie Abbott puts it into the net. It will only be twice, I believe. I think Edgar moved up to Division 4 for basketball. And then they'll see each other, of course, at least twice, as Regan Borkhardt tried for the slam, but was in the net. And she knew it right away with a grin on her face. I believe Edgar is in Division 4 for basketball, and that was going to go out. Assumption struggling big time on their serves here tonight. I thought so anyway. Maybe not. Assumption played Edgar last year in Marshfield, and an ace for Murkowski. Emily Murkowski with the ace. Edgar's still there. So they realistically, again, could see each other 3 times in basketball. And man, oh man, back and forth we go with service errors. But I believe, knock on wood, they will only face each other twice in softball. Assumption goes down to the southwest part of the state for tournament time. And Borkhardt goes cross court. Glaza digs it out. And a bad pass by Anna Schooley. Side out point, Wildcats. Yeah, Assumption would be home for their first 3 softball games, and then go down to Royal for a sectional final. And Borkhardt puts it into the net. Man, oh man, what the heck is going on here? Service errors galore in the last handful of serves. Nice serve there by Kendall Dillman. Played back though. Back row for Dahlke. Kendall and Dahlke pushed it over. And it's 7-4. Edgar. Can appreciate everyone tuning in. Great crowd watching online. There's a line drive served by Dahlke. Maddie Abbott, back line and in. Maddie Abbott's putting it where nobody was. Finally, a little bit of enjoyment on the Assumption side. Ava Schill to serve. I don't think Ava even served in that first set. Near side, Davis, cross court, Colo. Glaza, far side for Moon. Back row. Borchardt is there. Anderson goes a long ways. But out. Might be wrong, but what I see right now online, biggest volleyball audience of the year so far for a big Merriwood South matchup. Anderson is killing it for Edgar. Making her case of being in the highlight house later on this evening. One of only 4 juniors on this team, but she is playing outstanding, and an ace for Ashley Erickson. Things going from bad to worse for Assumption here tonight. Erickson back to serve it again. And an ace. Colo was backing up. Ball fell right in front of her. And Ashley Erickson back to serve it again. Smile on her face, sends it over. Schooley, Glaza chases it down, and Autumn Moon has to send it over. Third ball, Borchardt is there. Near side, Murkowski, and through the fingertips, or through the arms of Kendall Dillman. Another point for the Wildcats. Assumption has not figured out Edgar here tonight. Granted, Edgar is a very, very good team. I'm not taking anything against them. They're putting anything against them as Michaela Workus puts it down. Tipped at the net. 12-4 coming in. 3 of their 4 losses have been against very, very good teams. I'm assuming that all 4 of them have been, just from what I looked at beforehand. Dillman is there. Glaza sets it up for Moon. Cross court, Murkowski with the dig. Right back to her. Dillman, Glaza, Moon. Borchardt. Dahlke blocked by Abbott. Workus trying to get it over Maddie Abbott. Unsuccessful. Point Assumption. 7 serving 12. Glaza with a knuckleball. Dahlke. Murkowski again. There is Schill. Colo. Borchardt in the back row. Workus is there. Diving is Schooley. And Schill just has to punch it over, and she does. Good rally here. Far side for Davis. Schooley. Back to Glaza. Colo. Dahlke. Erickson. Borchardt. Tipped at the net. Glaza is there. Maddie Abbott. Near side for Autumn Moon. Down for Autumn Moon. Quite the rally, both sides. That one won by Assumption. Jaden Glaza back to serve. Dahlke near side, Murkowski blocked to the net again. And it's 9-12. Good blockage again by the Royals. Glaza, low serve. Workus tipped at the net. Glaza is there. Dillman sets it up right at the net for Moon. And I'm going to believe they say Autumn Moon was in the net and over the line. Otherwise, it would have been a kill. Point Wildcats. Michaela Workus back to serve. Colo, Glaza, back to Colo right at the net. And 2 hits on Jaden Glaza. That's 14-9. Workus again, knuckleball. Schill, Glaza, Moon, blocked. Borchardt. As 15-9 as Coach Kriefsbach asks for a towel to dry it off. Michaela Workus will retrieve it. And playing with that taped left hand. Dillman is there. The middle for Moon. Tipped to the net. Davis. Dahlke. Borchardt. Into the ceiling. They play it to Schill. Abbott sends it over back row. Workus. Borchardt again. No. Murkowski. That one hit the antenna and out. An attack error by Emily Murkowski. And Maddie Abbott back to serve. And into the net again. Man, oh man. Service error galore earlier in this set, and it continues. 16 serving 10. That's Leah Davis. Dug out by Abbott. Chased down, Schooley. Tipped at the net, played back, continues to be played. Colo, Glaza, Moon blocked again. Murkowski and Borkhardt. Man, oh man. And it's 17-10. Davis, line drive serve. Abbott digs it out. Glaza. Colo blocked again, but out. I guess it wasn't blocked. Hit into the tape. Davis again. Abbott. Glaza. Moon down. Out of Moon. (18) serving 11. In the middle, Borkhardt off the face of Abbott. (19-11). Emily Murkowski back to serve. Into the net, side out. (12 serving 19). Leah Colo into the net. 20 serving 12. Regan Borkhardt back to serve it again. Dug out by Dillman right at the net. 10 and ace. (21-12). Again, these two teams realistically could meet up again. Edgar ended Assumption's season last year. And then Edgar went up and defeated Columbus Catholic. Columbus Catholic defeated, that one's going to be blocked. Edgar beat Athens. Near side, Anderson blocked. Workus right back to Anderson. Going to try it again. That one's going to be out. And they're going to say it was tipped. (22 serving 12). Regan Borkhardt's going to try and end this one here. 3 more. Dug out by Dillman. Over the top. Davis, two-hand pushover right to Malia Colo. Glaza, Schill. Back row for Murkowski. Davis pushes all the way near side Anderson. Dug out by Dillman. Over to Schill. That one's going to be down. Ava Schill with the point. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank is a personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the fall and winter months ahead. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again right away. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 705-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Kendall Dillman and the Royals down 9. Back row for Murkowski. Dahlke. Workus. Blocked by Abbott. Dillman. Murkowski. Dahlke. Anderson tipped. Glaza goes all the way across the court and chases it down. Schill to the back line. And untouched. As 23, serving 14. And Kendall and Dahlke will try and finish it off here in the second. Line drive serve, a beauty. Ava Schill sends it over. Dahlke sets it up for Anderson. Into the net goes Kira Anderson. Stone Innovations, get your next countertop island or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products for residential, commercial, or public structures. Look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. Autumn Moon. (16) serving 23. Murkowski, Dulke, far side Anderson, down. Kira Anderson having herself a night. Not so much here in the second set, but in the first, absolutely great for the Wildcats. We're at set point, 24-16. And Ashley Erickson will send it over. Moon, Glaza, Autumn asks for it back, tipped to the net, and somehow Borkhardt scraped it off the floor. Abbott punches it over. And that will end our second set, all set up by that amazing dig by Regan Borkhardt. 2-0 Edgar. Back to Assumption with set number 3 right after this.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
The Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids is Central Wisconsin's premier antique mall, consignment, and sports shop. We're the store with more selection, more items changing daily, more chances to find something unique.
Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids, the store you can get lost in and enjoy it.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities everywhere. The creation of something greater than its separate parts. Welders are creative. Their skills set them apart from the crowd. Start with a problem, feel the heat, make the sparks, become the solution. Manufacturing moves the Midwest and the world. Study welding at North Central Technical College. Welding is about strength. The strength of structures and components, fabrications used to support industries and communities.
All right, set number 3 underway. Michaela Workus, Malia Colo, Autumn Moon tipped to the nets. And Assumption starts out with a point. Something they hadn't done all game long, all match long yet. This is start off a set leading 1-0. Jaden Glaza, back row. Natalie Krause back into the game. Borkart with the kill. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Earth, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Earth, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Earth, State Farm is there for you here in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Earth, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. And Leah Davis with an ace. And it's 2-1 Edgar. Again, we will see Assumption again next Tuesday when they head up to Auburndale, take on the Auburndale Eagles. Another conference game. And Autumn Moon with a little bit of authority on the kill. Not too many home games left for Assumption. Take a look at those here in just a second, and an ace. Maddie Abbott finally getting it over the net, and good things happen. What do we got coming up here? Auburndale next Tuesday, Pittsville. Jeez Louise, really? The Pittsville game next Thursday is their final home match of the year until playoffs start. Hopefully, they'll be able to host the game. Ava Schill off the face of Leah Davis. And it's 4-2 Assumption. So only one more home match regular season for Assumption after this one. Borkart goes cross court. Maddie Abbott back row. And into the net. 3 serving 4. And Kendall Dillman, just like that, will check in. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call our friend Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. And if you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call our friend Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. The kill counts. Edgar was in the net anyway. As 5 serving 3 as Autumn Moon will track the ball down. Autumn Moon toss it up. Jump serve. Murkowski's there and back row for Borkart off the hand of Glaza. 4 serving 5. Michaela Workus will come in for the libero Natalie Krause, and then Workus will come in for, Brooke Imhoff will come in for Workus. First time Brooke has been in the game here tonight. Hand up, sent over, nearly an ace. Schill, back row, or sent it to the back row. Anderson out. And untouched. Kira Anderson hasn't had many attack errors tonight. Murkowski, Dahlke, Imhoff. Blocked by Schooley. Fought by Schooley. Schill chases it down. Glaza goes to the back, or to opposite side. Near side for Dahlke, and right in the hands of Coach Glaza. And they're going to say that Assumption was in the net. I believe Anna Schooley. The score is wrong. It should be 6-5. And now it's 7-5. So it should be 7-5 Assumption. There's a couple points behind. And an ace for Assumption. 8-5 Royals. Was a There we go. 8-5. That's exactly right. Good to go. Kendall Dillman back to serve again. Dugout Murkowski. Davis. And that was out. And Edgar will take a timeout. Royals rallying down or up by 4. Back to Assumption or right after this.
Welcome to Key Savings Bank. Why so serious?
It's my game face. Happens every football season. I know with your great lineup of financial services, you can give me the competitive advantage, right?
Right.
Up the middle with straight ahead checking.
Over the top with a low interest mortgage loan.
Sweep to the left with a high yield CD.
Then drive home with an auto loan flea flicker.
Wow, what a game plan.
And a championship staff to go with it.
No, look out for this. Water cooler.
Key Savings Bank, where you'll feel right at home.
I'll get the mop.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Assumption leading this one 9-5 here in the third set, trailing 2-0. Dahlke chased it down. Leah Davis left hand, blocked to the net. Anderson and Borkhardt. Schill is there. Kolo pushes it to Glaza, who goes cross court. Dug out by Borkhardt again. Dahlke far side for Anderson. And down. Kira Anderson again has had a wonderful night for the Edgar Wildcats and making her case to be our Highlight House player of the game here tonight. And an ace for Ashley Erickson. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Colo and Edgar. Can Erickson push it over? She does. Schill to Abbott. Mistimed her jump. Just like that, it's 1 point lead for the Royals. Ashley Erickson back to serve it again. Line drive serving a beauty. Schill near side. Abbott goes right back to her. Leah Davis left hand blocked by Abbott. Rode the tape and fell. And we're tied at 9. Momentum has swung after that timeout. Dug out by Colo at the net. And they're going to say double hit on Ava. Just like that, Edgar has the lead, 10-9. Erickson again. Dillman, Schill, Abbott. Cross court. Dug out by Borkhardt. Again to Davis. Colo digs out. Schill. Glaza. And into the net. And Coach Glaza will take a timeout. Edgar has rallied off 5 in a row. We'll be back to Assumption High School after this on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.com. www.rapidsweb.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and more than just awards.
Ashley Erickson and the Edgar Wildcats have rallied off 5 points in a row after they took a timeout, trailing 9-5. Malia Colo off the block. Jeez Louise, Edgar is everywhere. Back to Colo. Back row for Dalkey. And it's going to be a lift or a carry. Assumption gets the side out, and it's 10, serving to 11. And Malia Colo will serve it up for the Assumption Royals. Down by 1. Back row. Borkart, Dalkey, Murkowski. Right there is Moon. And down. We're tied at 11. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Point Royals. Assumption looking for, Edgar looking for the carry. I was reading the read, didn't get a good look at it. Dug out by Murkowski. Far side for Emily. Through the block. We're tied at 12. Imhoff back to serve. Right back and off the block. Autumn Moon. Crazy spin on that one. Autumn gets the point. Royals lead by 1. 13-12 here in the third set. Down 2 sets to 0. Dug up by Krause. They're going to give Glaza an ace. 14-12. Pretty similar what happened to Edgar last time, I believe, against Auburndale. They won 3 sets to 1. Were ahead and then dropped one. All their games against Auburndale pretty close. Glaza in the middle for Moon and out. And they said it was tipped. Late call by our line official. Got to be pretty decisive on that, and he was not. But nonetheless, Royals lead by 3, 15-12. Cole Walters and Phil Hartley are officials tonight, our line officials. Maddie Abbott sends it over. Erickson, Dalkey, Borkart. That one's going to be blocked. Krause's there. Dalkey pushes far side. Murkowski. And it hit the antenna. 16-12. Glaza line drive, serving out. Edgar trails by 3 here. With Brooke Leah Davis back to serve. Schill through the block, somehow played back, and Murkowski pushed it over, blocked by Abbott. Back row, Scully is there. Glaza again, sets it up for Schill, right at the net. Tipped, Krause digs it out. Davis, Borkart, tipped at the net again by Abbott. Pushes and in, they say right on the line. And both officials, the line official and the floor official, looked right down at it. Maddie Abbott through the block of Murkowski. And 17-14. Line drive serve. Dug out. Borkart down. Regan Borchardt again. Right back to Autumn. Into the net. Schooley, yep, an ace. Dug out by Schooley. Right back to Anna. Leah Davis, Borkart. Plaza's there, Schill to Moon, far side. And Edgar has the lead here in the third. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Zach's Technology, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, Trading Post, and Scott Krug Realty. Our game day sponsors here today. We'll have more Assumption Athletics on Saturday afternoon in Stevens Point. As a point for Edgar is there. 19-17. But Assumption is at Pacelli on Saturday afternoon. It is Pacelli homecoming at Gerke, 1 p.m. kickoff. Assumption and Pacelli. And Ava Schill goes cross court into the corner and down. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Link on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Autumn Moon into the net. Service errors have been a killer here tonight. Zach's Technology in downtown, in beautiful downtown Wisconsin Rapids, is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. That's Zach's Technologies in beautiful downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Regan Borkart going to try and end this one here. Claus to chase it down. Ava Schill right over the top. Borkart is there again. Davis sets up for Anderson. Blocked to the net by Schooley. Borkart, Colo, and Schooley down. Anna Schooley with authority. Haven't called Anna's name a whole lot this year. That's a point that she most desperately needed. Or 19 serving 20. Murkowski, Dahlke, far side for Anderson, and out. And we're tied at 20 here in the third. Ava Schill back to serve. And blocked. Anderson again. Kira Anderson, have yourself a night. She is most for sure. If Edgar can hold on here, will be our highlight house player of the game, absolutely. And a Schooley, and we're tied at 21. That one goes into the bleachers. (21-21). Kendall Dillman, Murkowski, Dahlke, near side Anderson. Kira Anderson again. (22-21). Colo at the net is Davis. Murkowski, far side. Schill to Abbott. Dug out by Davis. Murkowski going to try it again. Dillman is there. Glaza's blocked to the net. And Edgar was in the net. Tied at 22. Heartland Farm postgame show concludes our broadcast here tonight. We'll tell you about Heartland Farms here in just a second. 22-22, third set. Davis, Dahlke, two-hand pushover. Schill is there. Abbott, pass to Moon. There is Borkart. Far side, Murkowski. Dillman, Schill, Moon again. And dug out by Borkart. And Assumption's got the lead. Harlan and Edgar's going to take a timeout. We'll do the same. Assumption 2 points away from keeping this game going. 23-22 Assumption, back after this.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Assumption trying to keep this one going here tonight. Regan Borkart still wiping up the precipitation, the moisture on the floor. Leocolo trying to keep it going here for Assumption. 23-22. Borkart, Dahlke pushes far side, Murkowski. Block to the net. Abbott with the block, and we're at set point here in the third. 24-22. Colo to serve. Sends it over. Borkart is there. Dahlke, far side, Murkowski, cross court. Moon, Schill. Right back to Abbott in the middle. And can't be played back, and the Royals win. Set number 3, 25-22. We'll take a break. I'll come back with this fourth set here from Assumption High School. You're watching Merowith South Girls Volleyball, Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school, then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome back to Assumption High School. Game or set number 4 here, Assumption and Edgar. Edgar won the first 2 sets pretty handedly, 25-8, 25-16. Assumption came back, won the third set, 25-22, and they start the fourth set off with an ace by Jaden Glaza. Glaza sends it over again. Borkhardt is there. Dahlke chases it down. Murkowski near side. Nobody home for the Royals. And we're tied at 1. Whenever this match does end, we'll have our Heartland Farms post-game show. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That is heartland.farm. It is going to be exceptional potato picking weather next week, or starting tomorrow. Temperature in about the low 70s, upper 60s. That is perfect potato picking weather. And it's not going to be any warmer for a long time. Borkhardt right over the top, and nobody home. 2-2 here in the fourth. About 68, 69 tomorrow. 60 on Thursday. Glaza chases it down, and a Schooley right over the top. Leah Davis is there. Dahlke to Borkhardt, and down. Leah Davis, hand up. Colo is there. In the middle for Schill. Schooley calls everybody off. Glaza near side for Moon. Through the block, continues play. Dahlke is there. Davis to Borkhardt. And cross court. And in. Right down the line. And Edgar out to a 4-2 lead here in the fourth set. As now Assumption cleaning up the moisture on the floor. Again, something you don't really have to worry too much about come winter time. But when it is hot and sticky, like it has been for the home matches for Assumption, build up that sweat and Glaza, Schill. Tipped, Dahlke, Davis, Borkhardt. And down. Regan again. You know, I remember seeing this a couple of times as Coach Glaza will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Saw this a couple of times over the last number of years when Assumption would get down two sets to nothing. They'd come back, play extremely, extremely hard and extremely, extremely well in that third set to give a little bit of hope, and they exuberate all of that energy they have had in that third set, and a lot like this one come out flat, down 6-2 to a very, very good Edgar team. Assumption back in action volleyball-wise next Tuesday. They will be at Auburndale. We'll have that game for you. And then next Thursday, they'll be at home for their final home match, which I would assume is be parents' night or senior night, along with their Dig for a Cure game. with the Pittsfield Panthers. Leah Davis serves an ace. Right out of the timeout, Kendall Dillman and Autumn Moon looked right at each other. Nobody went for it. 7-2. Leah Davis sends over again. Schooley, Glaza, and Schill through the block. Davis having herself a nice night. It was 2-2. Now 7-3, and Autumn Moon back to serve. Autumn tosses it up, gets the timing perfect. Erickson, Davis, and Dolke dug out by Glaza. Schooley right over the top. Two-hand bounce over by Kendall and Dolke. Side out Edgar, point Edgar, 8-3 Edgar. Murkowski serves an ace. All Edgar here, they want to go home. Up by 6. Continue play. Dillman. Glaza. Ava Schill. Dug out by Murkowski. And Borkhardt. Dillman puts it into the ceiling. Glaza and Schill. Borkhardt slams it off the fingertips of Schooley and Colo. 10-3 Edgar. Dugout, chase down. Maddie Abbott from the back row and in. Maddie Abbott with a nice point for the Royals. They trail 10-4. 4 serving 10 here. Ava Schill back to serve. And somehow, no, yeah, they're going to call a carry and an ace for Ava. 5 serving 10. And the Royals have played 3 conference games. The first 2 have gone to 5 sets. Regan Borkhardt doesn't want that to happen. But we continue play. Schill. Pass over to Colo. Davis, Dolke, Anderson. Cross courts. It was out. Yep, they're going to say it was touched. It was out, but it was touched as Anderson picks up another kill for Edgar. (11 serving 5). Regan Borkhardt back to serve. Regan throws her hand up and sends it over and sends it long. Service error on the Wildcat senior. Anna Schooley, just a sophomore herself. Sends it. Archer, Dolke, Anderson. And it hit the antenna. Yep. An attack error that time by Kira. And it's 7-11. 7 serving 11. And Schooley. Dolke, back row for Borkhardt. Dillman digs it out. Schill is there in the middle for Abbott. And down. Maddie Abbott with a kill. Eight serving 11. Schooley again. Dolke chases it down. Borkhardt back row. Schill is there. Abbott to Glaza. And they say it is continued. Schill, near side Colo on the runner. Far side for Imhoff. Through the block. And Brooke Imhoff with the kill. 12 serving 8. Kendallin Dalkey hits the tape. 9-12. 9 serving 12. Liacolo on the jump serve. Dalkey in the middle for Imhoff. Glaza's there. Abbott to Glaza. Not the combination you would want if you're Assumption. Maybe the other way around. As Ashley Erickson checks in for Kira Anderson. 13 serving 9. Dug out by Colo. Schill sets up for Moon, I guess. Dalkey, jump pass to Murkowski. Nobody home for Assumption. 14-9, Edgar. Got Assumption football on Saturday at Gerke Field in Stevens Point. And then volleyball at Auburndale on Tuesday. Volleyball at home on Thursday. And then football at home on Friday against Loyal. Leah Davis, Jaden Glaza, Ava Schill. Moon, back row. That would have been close. They played anyway. Imhoff to Moon. Schill chased it down. Back to Autumn Moon and in. We won't get into all the semantics of it, but realistically, depending on how Loyal and Iowa Scandinavia do on Friday, Assumption could realistically, if they can beat Pacelli on Saturday, that was going to be blocked, have a at least clinch a share of their first conference football title in school history. So if Iowa Scandinavia can beat Loyal and Assumption beats Pacelli, then Assumption could at least clinch a share in week 6 of a Central Wisconsin small conference title. A lot has to work out. Either Saturday or next Friday against Loyal, they can clinch a conference title. In the middle for Borkart and out. Yep. 12 serving 15, not done yet. Kendall Dillman back to serve. Dug out by Erickson. Davis, Borkart right over the top. Glaza is there. Schooley back to Glaza. And Anna Schooley is whistled for the infraction. 16 serving 12. Leah Davis back to serve. Left hand up, sends it over. Colo in the middle for Schill. That one's going to be tipped and in anyway. (13 serving 16). Autumn Moon back to serve for the Royals. Jump serve for Autumn. Back row for Dalkey. Krause to Borkart. And miscommunication again between Glaza and Moon. Point. Wildcats. Kira Anderson checks back in for Edgar. 17 serving 13. Emily Murkowski, a junior. Moon is there. Glaza chases it down. Sets up for Schill right at the net. And Ava Schill having herself a nice night. 14-17. Ava back to serve now. Davis, Anderson, cross court and way out. Schill back to serve again as Jaden Glaza's wiping up the moisture again. Dug out by Borkart. Davis to Borkart. And Assumption was in the net. Borkart with the kill anyway. And Regan will be back to serve. 18 serving 15. And they play it up. Schooley. Borkart, Davis, near side Anderson. Blocked to the net. They continue. Schooley, Glaza, Schooley again, and out. Rolled the tape, and it's 16-18. Kendall Dillman checks in, and a Schooley back to serve. And a short serve. And an ace for Anna Schooley. And Edgar will take a timeout. We'll do the same 1-point game here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back to Assumption High School after this.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Out of the timeout, Kiera Anderson got blocked and then put it where nobody was, and it's 19-17 Wildcats. Kendall and Dalkey back to serve. Dug out by Schooley, chased down by Schill. Colo, cross court. Davis chases it down. Near side Anderson again. Dug out by Dillman, right of the net. Glaza pushes it over. And pushes it again for Anderson. Tipped at the net, continues place as Maddie Abbott muscled it way too strong and out of bounds. Autumn Moon checks in for Kendall Dillman. 20 serving 17. Kendall and Dalkey raises her right hand. Dug out by Moon in the back row. Ava Schill passes it over to Maddie Abbott. Maddie with authority. Dug out by Borkart. Regan, that one's tipped. Ava to Glaza. Over to Kiera Anderson. Continues play. Leah Davis left hand. And Assumption was in the net. 21-17. Sends it over. Dug out by Schooley. Schill chases it down. Colo from the back row. Davis in the middle for Imhoff. Punched by Moon. Can't be played back as 22-17. Triple match point for Edgar. Again, if Edgar hangs on, we'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Krebsbach and probably Kiera Anderson as well. We'll keep it here. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Great crowd watching online. Great crowd here in Wisconsin Rapids as well. Again, week 6 of the high school football season already here on Friday nights. We'll have, I think, up to 10 games on Friday, and then, of course, one on Saturday. And this is really do or die time for a lot of these teams, a lot of these schools. If you want to punch your ticket to the postseason. And Assumption is well on their way, finally cracking the top 10 in Division 7, in at number 10 after being unranked all year long. They've put up some impressive numbers and impressive wins. Look to do the same on Saturday at Pacelli. A team that I talked to Coach Jeff Sullivan after their win against Iowa Scandinavia. Team that they don't need to be pumped up for, or a team that they don't need to be reminded of. Team that knocked them out of the postseason last year. Kendall and Dalkey to Autumn Moon in the back row. Kendall Dillman, Maddie Abbott right down the line. Dalkey chases it down. Kira Anderson. Kira again. Double match point. Dalkey again. Dillman, Schill, Colo, and out. And they ask for a tip. It was not. We're at match point. Coach Krebsbach goes out into the lawn area, or out into the darkness to get the ball. We're at match point here. Edgar leading 24-17. Kendall and Dalkey will try and finish it here for the Wildcats. Again, Heartland Farms postgame show concludes our broadcast here tonight, which could be coming momentarily. Kendall and Dalkey with the right hand. Sends it over, dug out by Dillman in the back row. Schill to Colo. And diving there, Dalkey. Anderson trying to finish it off. Hits the antenna. And a point for Assumption. Match point number 2. Leocola trying to extend this one. Dug out by Murkowski. Dalkey, far side, Anderson through the block and down. Kira Anderson has put a mark on the game tonight. She'll be our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. And Edgar wins this one 3-1. The final set, 25-18. We'll have an opportunity to go down on the court, talk to the Edgar Wildcats when we get back with our Heartland Farms postgame show on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Good? All right. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Good? All right, welcome back to Assumption High School. The Edgar Wildcats get another big conference win here tonight, 3-1 against the Assumption Royals. Coach, first 2 sets just cruised through. Third set, Assumption came out with a little bit more energy. Just talk about the match here tonight.
Well, first of all, Assumption, they're the same team we saw in regional semis last year, and they kind of did the exact same thing. We took the first 2 sets, and then they punched us right in the face, and then made that 4th set pretty entertaining. We are a team that practices serve, pass, and ball control, and that's what you saw in the first 2 sets. And then we got a little lackadaisical, a little out of our flow in that 3rd set, and they nabbed us. And kudos to them for taking that advantage.
Yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely. And just talk about another big conference win. Had a pretty exciting one against Auburndale last week, and another fun one here tonight.
well, the conference is always going to be tough. I came in thinking like, we did really well this year. We bring back pretty much everybody, and it's a good thing. All of a sudden, I see Assumption's beating teams. I see Betty Lang is back in Newman. I see Newman is just kicking butt, and it's like, okay, you have to come every single week. Auburndale, they came into our gym on a mission. They were so good. I really take a kudos to Kate. Assumption, incredible. It's just always good. Like the Merriwood just really, really does a nice job of reloading, not rebuilding, but reloading. So makes us a better team.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. We'll
so
see you down the road.
Yes.
We'll bring in our Celestial Sports Highlight House player of the game, Kira Anderson. Kira, I mentioned it right away from the word go. You seem to have it going right away tonight. What was working for you?
Just being positive, moving my feet, and really getting my elbow up because I really struggle with that.
And coming into a gym like Assumption, obviously you guys have had their number the last couple of years. Just talk about coming in here, getting a big conference win on the road.
Lots of teamwork. Very exciting. You just have to stay very positive and from the start, just so you can't let them get in your heads.
And just talk about your role a little bit as a junior, one of 4 juniors. Everybody else is a senior on this team. Just talk about what your role has become this year.
I'd say almost like a leader. I try to be very open-minded with everyone, and it's a nice opportunity to spend time with everyone.
Perfect. All right, we're going to put you in the house, all right?
What's that?
I'm going to give you this.
Oh, no.
I'm going to give you this.
Okay.
I'm going to back up. You're going to look up at Olivia. I'm going to count you down 3, 2, 1. Just say your name and say I'm in the house, okay?
I'm Kira Anderson, and I'm in the house.
Perfect. Just look up at Olivia and do that when I count down 3, 2, 1, okay? I'm going to back up and get out the frame, okay? Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Kira Anderson, and I'm in the house.
Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Assumption High School. We'll have more Assumption Athletics on Saturday afternoon. Football at Kirky Field in Stevens Point. For Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Mabe signing off from Assumption High School. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on Saturday in Stevens Point.